Hey, what's going on, guys? Baseball Stud 294 here. Now today what I'm going to be showing you is an easy way to perform the operator's cut modification without actually having to measure out and cut the straps of your airsoft goggles or whatever you choose. Now, a little disclaimer before I get into this, this will only work on the fast helmets right now. I don't know a way to make this work out unless you have something similar as far as a retention system inside, like a Mitch or a IBH helmet or something other than those. So for right now, this will only work on a fast helmet. So if you don't know what operator's cut modifications are, essentially the way that it's performed is you would measure out both this side and then the opposite side of these straps, and then you would cut them. And then you would also sew, or some people use like a fabric glue, and they put some Velcro on the ends, and essentially they would just run it towards the front of your goggles, or they keep them towards the back like I do, and then they have these bungees just running to the Velcro. So that way it's easier for you to transition from shooter's glasses to full seal goggles, and a lot of operators overseas and things like that utilize that type of modification. So again, that was a mouthful. Basically, the easiest way to do this, if you can see inside the helmet here, the fast helmets actually have this headlock retention system, which is, as I talked about in my review, this little dial here. And in order to make that work, there is a plastic basically wrap that starts from the front padding, goes all the way around the back into the adjustment tool, and then all the way on the other side. So, and it's pretty stiff. So the way to make this work is you would simply take these off. All the goggles have their own way of removing these, but for the most part, it's pretty common. So you would take this off and just simply run it, as you can see, behind I don't know if this is working as well on my camera, but you run it behind this black plastic retention strap, and then you would do it the same way on the other side, and then thread it through, as you can see, just like that, and then just simply put it back together. See if I can do this real quick. And the other thing too, it's pretty easy to do. It takes sometimes a little bit of attempts, and there you go. I mean, pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. It requires, like I said, no cutting, and it looks just as good. And when you do wear the helmet, what you might want to do is loosen this a little bit so it's not so tight, because that way when you wear the helmet, this actual strap just pushes down. You won't even notice that it's there. So sometimes when you have these adjusted to fit your head size, that strap is a little bit tighter, so you want to go ahead and make sure that that is loosened, so that way you can just wear it on the back of your helmet and you won't have any problems. So the other thing that I did notice is without my MS2000 strobe here, these do tend to slide down if you're running around, so I just simply attached it here as opposed to having it on the top of my helmet, like when I did my review of my fast helmet. So this way it keeps it more secure, keeps them from bouncing around, and it looks actually pretty cool in my opinion. So I know this is not my personal, I did not create this modification. I just thought it was definitely a great idea. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys are able to utilize this same sort of thing. So as always, if you have questions or if I skipped over some pieces, please leave them in the comments or send me a message and I'll happily get back to you guys, help you out. And again, thank you so much for watching, and feel free to check back for any further updates and videos, guys. All right, we'll see you again soon.